Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. And as you can see from the title of this video, I will be giving my commentary on Melody Cherie's epic, um, energetic, high-end TikTok live where she showcased all of her Seventh Avenue products. She explained their ingredients, their textures, their benefits to us. She brought on guests, she brought on her loved ones. She produced all of these different segments for 6 hours of selling. Melody Cherie is simply amazing. She inspires me every single time I watch her content, I watch her interviews, I watch her TikTok lives. It's all meant to be. She totally has a huge, huge purpose on her life. She is such a hard worker, and I just respect and admire so many things about her. So, of course, I've taken notes on my cell phone. 6 hours is amazing. We have to take a moment and just focus on that. You know, from Detroit to Chicago, if you do not stop, you can get to Chicago in 4 hours. And then you can go to downtown Chicago, check out the Shed Aquarium, and you can dance, salsa dance at Rumba near the downtown Chicago area. Okay, I've done it. And if you do stop on the way to Chicago, perhaps to grab something to eat or shop at the outlet malls in Indiana, then you might get there in 5 hours. So it takes less time to drive to Chicago than Melody was working for 6 hours selling products. She has the knowledge on her products. It rolls off of her tongue. She does not have to read from cue cards. She does not have to ask anyone to help her out with the ingredients, with the purpose, with the benefits of each of the products. TikTok, they had their staff standing by to let her know when the flash sales were launched into the app. And she had Sean, who worked so hard. Her entire staff, they totally share the type of energy that she has as well. They are hard workers. God has just totally brought people into her life. Ironically, when it comes to the reality TV show, that's very oppositional, right? Then she's surrounded by people who do not have her best interest at heart, and they are like vampires. But her personal circle, involving her personal businesses, when she hangs out, when she travels, that group of people are cohesive. They too are talented and they work hard. And I'm going to say, why, especially with Lauren and the makeup segment, I loved it. So we have a lot to talk about, and I cannot wait to get started. Now, before we do, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video. It just really helps us content creators, because then YouTube will recommend this video to more people. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I would love to have you as one of the showstoppers. And everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. So the chat was jumping. There were so many content creators. Shout out to everyone who was able to be on TikTok and check out the live. I saw so many millimeters in the chat. Everyone was having a good time. Everyone was positive and complimenting Melody on her great work. I'd already knocked out some things before the live started. I did make a video earlier about Marceau's recent Instagram live, where he talked about your attire to the Black Nick party. And I talked about, the name of his party and it being almost like a spinoff of Freaknik and the origins of Freaknik. So I created some content. I went to the grocery store. I came back, and then the TikTok was just starting. While I was watching it, I meal prepped for the week. I took like a short hour to go to the gym. I didn't go for a walk outside because I ran those errands before the TikTok. And I also went to PF Chang's. And then then I came home and created the video and went grocery shopping. But I did not go for a walk outside because then it started raining. So I just took 1 hour break from the TikTok live to go to the gym. While I was cooling off on the bike, I saw the two celebrity guests. So Melody, she had been selling and really teasing the celebrity guests that were coming. That was brilliant because then in your mind, you were trying to guess who it was. I'm like, she's cool with Claudia Jordan, Drew Sidora. I believe she's collaborated with Morris Chestnut. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I was just thinking of so many people. And while I was cooling off at the gym on the bike, I saw that it was Kim Whitley as well as Miguel Nunes. Kim Whitley, we've seen her in so many comedies over the years. She was in Deliver Us from Eva with Gabrielle Union and LL Cool J. She is hilarious. And she's done stand-up comedy. She's done traveling stage plays. Kim Whitley is that girl. Very hardworking, very talented, hilarious. Miguel Nunes, you definitely know him for years now. He was in Joanna Man. He also co-starred with Leon in the film about Little Richard. So Miguel played the young adult version of Little Richard, and then Leon played the more seasoned adult version of Little Richard in the film. And also, if you watch the BET show Family Business, then you know that Miguel Nunes stars on Family Business. He plays the family attorney Harris, whom I cannot stand because he's like secretly abusive towards London. London does not tell the family that she's being cheated on and abused for years and years because she knows that her dad and her brothers will handle him. So she's literally protecting Harris by not letting the secret out. But Miguel, he's starred in a lot of shows over the years. So very talented and well-rounded actor. He was on the live and he was asking questions about the products. He was flirting tough with Melody. Oh my gosh. But we're going to get into all of that. So now this is when I'm going to, if I was writing a script, I'd be writing to video, writing to the visuals. So of course we saw where Melody, she was showcasing the products. She was holding it up in the camera for you to see the texture of the scrubs. They totally give you a feeling like you are at the spa. They totally scrub off the dead skin cells. Her scrubs have oil in them so that it restores the moisture that you've just taken out from scrubbing your dead skin cells off. During the TikTok live, Melody talked about, let's not forget certain areas to scrub. Scrub underneath your armpits, scrub behind your knees and your elbows. I am totally going to work on that because especially when you get waxed, the waxing also can create a softer environment, but I can definitely scrub under there too. So I was very thankful for that tip. And she talked about how Lauren likes to add a little water to her scrub to kind of create this liquidy texture, and then she applies it to her skin. That's why I love these types of conversations. If you've ever gone to Mary Kay parties and the Mary Kay consultant will pose a question when was the last time you went to a spa or gave yourself some sort of treatment? When was the last time you felt really beautiful? And there's lots of those types of conversations while you're trying the different products on your face. So I totally love the conversation during the TikTok live. And also we see Sean. Sean is hardworking as well. And, her and Melody were doing the hustle. They were doing the traditional hustle. They could have been playing Stevie Wonder, My Eyes Don't Cry No More. They were, they were doing that traditional hustle. So I love the vibe. And she showcased all of her products. And also, anything that she could apply to her skin so that you can see how it looks, she definitely showed. That is always a plus. It helps to give the customer some sort of inclination of how it will appear and feel on their skin as well. And if it's glowing and glistening on the beautiful Melody Shari, who would not want to buy the product? So that was great. And it was really a blessing that she had so much ample time to go through each of her products because she sells a lot of different products. I feel like the only other company that I feel like is like a ton to look at, could be overwhelming, is Bedroom Candy. Bedroom Candy and 7th Avenue, they offer a lot of different products. I wonder, will like Melody come out with a digital catalog? Like Bedroom Candy has a digital catalog. Even as you like flip the pages, it sounds like a book that's flipping the pages because it's so many products to look at. But I loved every minute of it. Oh, and this is her security man, Jason. He was there. Again, she has a very supportive team. She was trying out scrubs on his arm. We know that Melody always says, you know, men, you always want us to look and feel soft and look presentable and be feminine and sexy. We also want that from you all as well. We don't want your skin all cracked and ashy. We want you all to feel good as well. And so she definitely tried the products on him. I think that is great to see a very masculine man such as Jason use the products. I think that that's key so that men don't feel like they have to be so hyper masculine because that could lead to toxic masculinity. So that was definitely good to see. And that's Jason's arm and Melody trying out, I believe that's the peach scrub on him. And I have like the fall flavors, like the apple cinnamon, and then I've got like the travel scrubs for the body. And what I ordered tonight was the peach body oil, and I tried something new. The lip oil, it's like a pink color. I can't think of the formal name, so I'm very excited to get that and try it out. And also, of course, we saw the lovely, classy, beautiful Miss Van. You all know that I adore her. One of my most favorite moments ever of being a content creator is when I interviewed Miss Van. And she came up a few times. Melody introduced her to some different scents, like the coconut for the body oils and the scrubs. And she gave her feedback on how they felt and how much she really liked them. And she also gets brought back up again for a makeup demo. So it was lovely to see her. And every time we hit a milestone in terms of hitting the like button during the live, there was a giveaway of free products. That's a huge blessing to all of the winners. Congratulations. And Sean would always put her cell phone in the camera to show how you could enter the giveaway. You just simply, hit a button and then it would say join. It may say comment to join. You just had to comment in the chat, stay in the chat, and boom, you were in the sweepstakes to get a free giveaway. And they did that all night long. So that was very generous. And that's definitely one of the many reasons why Melody Shari is so blessed, because she is so generous, not only with great advice in business, not only with encouraging words and affirmations, but she also donates as well. And, then we saw Kim Whitley and Miguel Nunes, and they were definitely some awesome participants. They were interested in the products. They were enjoying it. And Kim's skin looked great. Everyone complimented her in the chat, and it was great to see them. And I'm so glad that they were willing participants. They were definitely all in, and I think that that was great. And that was an awesome surprise. And Miguel was definitely flirting hard. He was like, where are you? And she's like, Huntsville. And Melody was saying, Huntsville has NASA. And Miguel is like, and you? Huntsville has you. And then at one point he says, this is my future wife. And Melody was gracious about it. She smiled, and then she pivoted back to her products. You know how men will like say something extremely forward, such as that, to see how you're going to respond, to see if they have a shot. there's never just like a very, of course, he wouldn't say, "Hi, how are you?" because they're way past that. But to say, "This is my future wife," it's like, oh my gosh, and you're on a live broadcast. But you know how men are, they're so great with words. But I thought that it was so funny to see him flirting with Melody Cherie. And but she handles it well because she was in the middle of handling business. And also, Miguel has like a shoe line that he was promoting, and Melody said, "I will support you as well." And Kim Whitley took home the lemon scrub, the whole bundle. So that was great that she got that. She's going to enjoy those products. It includes the lemon body butter. I have that upstairs. I have a couple of those upstairs. And she's getting like the scrubs, the lip scrub, the body scrub. She's going to have a great time and at home, like she's at the spa. And she was asking Melody some questions like, "So you're on a TV show, right?" And Melody's like, "Yes, Love and Marriage Huntsville." And she's like, "Oh, okay, you're on there. How long has your show been on the air?" And she was definitely interested in getting to know more and more about Melody Cherie. Who knows if they would collaborate? That would be awesome. What if we saw Melody as like a guest on the family business? I could totally see that. Especially, I remember during one of her Instagram lives, it's probably been like a year ago, Melody was saying how she loves to watch like Godfather of Harlem, starring Forrest Whitaker, an amazing show. He is playing Bumpy Johnson. And, and she likes the gangster show. So I could totally see her on the family business. And that's the travel scrubs, of course. So it was just a colorful, beautiful live. And then there was the makeup segment. And Lauren, I can tell that makeup and beauty is Lauren's passion as well. She was so talkative and just lit up and was so knowledgeable. And she spoke with confidence and she explained everything clearly. And she knew all of the different names of the shades of the blushes and the eyeshadows. She did an amazing job on her sister Amber's makeup. And I just thought that that was wonderful. And I just loved hearing her presentation on the different colors that she uses on Melody. And she was explaining which color she was using on Amber. I thought that it was fantastic. And again, Melody is blessed to sell so many different products so that whatever your heart's desire, your passion, whether it's makeup or you like skincare for the scrubs, the moisture, body butters, oils, or if you like me, I like to mix it. I like to take some of the body butter in the palm of my hand, then I pump a little of the body oil, rub it together, put it all over my body, and that's when I can hear Jodeci singing, okay? So yes, that is just Seventh Avenue Beauty makes you feel so beautiful and sexy, okay? And then your landscaper kind of gives you confirmation and lets you know. So then, we saw more products like the lip oils. And again, I got one. And the different blushes, Amber extended her arm. And Lauren went through all of the different blush palettes on her arm. So you could see, because I feel like colors just look so beautiful on Black women anyway. So the diverse palette that Seventh Avenue offers you with the blushes, I think that it's great. So I probably should have gotten a blush palette now that I think about it. But I can just get that at any time, no worries. And then, they did like a wide group shot of everyone. Melody said her thank you. She was so thankful to everyone who supports her. Again, she definitely has a supportive village who is just as hardworking as she is. I thought of Melody all weekend long, the days leading up to today's live. And I just wanted her to be filled with physical energy and at the same time a calmness to get through the hours. You need like that physical strength and health to get through the work and the talking and being on top of all of the knowledge about the many products. And then you want to remain calm enough so that you can get through it. And God has totally brought her through it. So I am so proud and so inspired. Everyone affirmed Melody in the chat, and it was a great time. I think that everyone enjoyed it. So I hope that, a lot of you were able to see it. I did see a lot of you all in the chat. Definitely, she also had a playlist of music. She had a DJ who was playing, Beyonce and Kendrick Lamar and some songs that was really upbeat and energetic as well. She definitely set the tone for a high energy, positive environment. So it wouldn't be as easy for a content creator to stream the live because of the music, but I know that you all understand and get it. But for those who may be uploading it, that is awesome, especially for people who are not on TikTok. They can check it out. But it was a great live. I really, really enjoyed it. And I thank you all so much for checking out this live. Please hit the like button and please subscribe. And thanks again. I really hope that you all had an awesome weekend. I did, and my Sunday was very laid back. I had like my early lunch at PF Chang's. That was the start of my day. I always love that restaurant. It always has a positive vibe. The staff, they're super friendly and professional. And then I ran my errands, and for an hour of Melody's live, I was at the gym, but it all worked out. And it's just been a great weekend. I cannot complain. And we have had beautiful weather for 2 weeks. And then today it rained, but I'm not even mad about it because it's been super sunny and I was able to hit the beach last weekend. So I'm not even going to complain. But I hope that you had a fabulous weekend as well. And you're going to have a magnificent Monday. It will not be a manic Monday. Try not to be anxious about the start of another work week. Think as positive as you can. Stand in the mirror and say your affirmations. Don't feel weird about saying your affirmations because you are all that. You are hardworking and smart and compassionate. So good things are going to come to you for sure. And I will talk with you all